Now it's just you and me. And man, I got some stuff to tell you. First, let's get this goofy thing off. Oh my god, the intellectual stimulation of getting inebriated and trying to be relatable to a bunch of people who just want to see you have fun is quite interesting, because if it wasn't, and it could very well be, then you got beer. Always beer. Because beer is the great inebriator, it's the great loosener, it's the great motivator for you to do incredibly stupid things that for one reason or another don't exactly agree with you normally, even if you were sober, even if you were just out of your mind. Because I just read a article about Rebecca C. Hall, a newscaster in the 1970s or something, who live on there just blew her brains out. Because, you know what, she was trying to sensationalize the news. She was trying to do her thing. She was trying to be who her bosses wanted her to be, and that wasn't exactly working out. No, it wasn't. So the very fact that we've got this weird equinox of a major first in the presidential election, as well as a major first in like the freakiness of the clowns and the weird forest thing going on, and everything else. It's strange. It really is strange. I'm not even gonna fucking lie about that, because why the fuck would I? I have no reason to lie to you guys. On a side note, this next part goes to Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. I don't care if this video doesn't get monetized, it's all about the experience, it's all about the experience with me. If you're not about the experience, then what the fuck are you doing on YouTube? Because if you're not YouTube for this pure and simple thing of creating content that you yourself enjoy making, and are instead just simply pandering to the audience that demands that you make the content that they want, that they need, then what the fuck is even the point of being on YouTube? It's all about breaking the mold. It's all about, slowly cracking away at the cement and steel fixture that has become, following the trends. And yes, while following the trends does make you popular and everything else, it is simply just that one thing. Now, the trend, think of YouTube as a giant computer. You have the hard drive, you have the processor, you have the entertainment, and you also have whatever the hell pranks are supposed to be. I don't know, like the data dumps, because it's just fucking brainless. And talking about Joey Salads, let's talk about Joey Salads. Joey Salads did a racist prank, and while yes, I agree with Keemstar, even though I don't agree with the politics, because, fuck it. Keemstar, buddy, pal, lovely, lover of my life, will always have Vegas. Oh my god. Shh, don't tell him. Don't tell Colossal. He might get jealous. Anyways, that all aside, I completely agree with you. I listened to the Baited podcast and everything else, and it just got me thinking. It really did get me thinking that, maybe it's reaching a boiling point where pranksters are going a bit too far. They're going a bit too far in the way they make these videos that pretty much state that, oh my god, we have to be sensational or else people won't love us. The very fact that they're getting driven to this point of desperation in their pranks is absolutely maddening. Because, and I will tell you why, they are losing their prominence, they're losing their popularity slowly but surely. It's going to get driven way too far. I mean, it's already been driven way too far by the fact that a dude, not even directly but indirectly through one of his videos, inspired a young boy while his mother was in the other room preparing breakfast. A young boy tried to do the hanging prank and ended up killing himself. Now that is the most fucked up bullshit in the world, isn't it not? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, Keem. Jesus fucking Christ. Instead of doing these exposed videos, instead of doing these weird drama bullshit, why don't you report on the shit that actually matters? Why not do a report on a video or even a series, not on the fact that Scarce uploads 20 minutes after you do. Oh my god, that's just whiny fucking pathetic bullshit that no one really cares about. The only person that actually affects is you, and you are better than this. You are better than anything. You went from being a fucking DJ, for Christ's fucking sake. And yes, being a DJ is fun on some levels. I'm not gonna shit on the whole entire industry, because you wanna know what? Shit happens. Shit just happens all over the place. But the very fact that you went from being a DJ, like an anonymous face, a person with a mask that didn't really have any sort of grounding to this powerhouse of bullshittery. That's pretty much the only way I can describe it, is a powerhouse of bullshittery. The very fact that you went from being absolutely nothing to Thwomp is good. And by the way, Thwomp, if you don't know, if you haven't played Mario Brothers, fuck you. But if you have, yay, awesome, love you. But Thwomp just stops the shit cold. Thwomp just knocks it into the nail hard. I'm not talking about drunk. Hold on. I'm praising you because during our chat, yes, I keep bringing up the chat, but you want to know what? The chat is important. The chat is fucking important. The chat is desperately important. Because in the chat, I got to know you more personally than I would either listening to the Beta podcast or watching any of your videos. I'm not going to do any editing to the point where there's like blah or blah there. But I'm telling you, team, I'm telling you, Daniel, that your perseverance, your bulldogishness, your blood in the water, laser-like focus of a fucking great white shark is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing to the point where, while it was kind of grating against my nerves that you kept on hammering against some of the more bullshit points of the chat, you showed me all kinds of facets of your own personality, and I saw past the YouTube persona because I know you're a good person deep down inside. This isn't who you truly are. This is just, someone that, there you go. But you can break free of this cycle of responding to positive reinforcement for the negative content that you post. All you have to do, it's your channel. It is literally your channel, Keemstar. Literally your channel. Seriously, it's your channel. What the fuck are you listening to the pandering idiots? Why do you have to continue being the same stubborn 12-year-old child that you're acting like? And I know that, it's true. The only thing that you've changed from the time you were on any of the Call of Duty, the time that you started trolling on Twitter to now is just the platform. It went from Twitter to YouTube, and nothing's really changed, honestly. I'm calling for you to change, because at some point you're gonna get sick and tired of all the bullshit, and you'll want to report on positive videos. And I'm calling it right now. I am so fucking calling it. I don't know how long you plan on doing this. If you plan on doing this till you're unable to do it anymore. But if you change now, if you change the direction you're in now, you will find yourself in a much, much happier place. You won't have to do any of this weird bullshit, angry stuff. This constant searching of information, or this constant searching of negative information. You will be happy. And I'm saying that as a matter of fact, because I used to be exactly like you in terms of personality, in terms of like aggressiveness and just anything. If you look at my Crazy Fucking Bastard, Fucking Crazy Bastard channel, I keep bringing it up. You will notice a stark change between my earliest video on that channel and my newest video on this channel. Because you want to know what, King? You want to know what? You're awesome. I said it. I said it. I don't care if I get hate on it. I don't care if you decry it. I don't care if you even don't even bother watching this far. You are awesome. And it took me a while to realize this, but I am entertaining. It doesn't matter what one person says, because that's what you are. Outside of YouTube, taking away the subs, taking away the followers, taking away, the infamy, the legend, the history, taking away all of that, you are just one person. And yes, while you do have a following of 1 million or so people, you're just one person. One. Just one. One single human being out of billions. Actually, one single man out of 3 billion. 3.5 billion. Somewhere in that range. I'm not even sure. But the fact is, you have an amazing platform. Now, it may be making you money, but is it making you happy inside? Think about this. Okay, whether you realize it or not, your YouTube persona leaks into your actual persona. So, if you're being an asshole in your YouTube persona, somehow some of that, in a much smaller light, will be leaked into your actual persona. So the way you interact with your friends, the way you interact with your coworkers, the way you interact with your wife or the person that lives with you, you need to change the way you work on the inside, so that way you don't keep responding with negativity on the outside. And yes, I realize I'm drunk, but I don't really give a shit, because I'm trying to help you out, man. I'm trying to help you out. Positivity is what I'm all about. Regardless of how you respond to me, if you respond to me in whatever way you respond to me, positivity is what I'm all about. Tommy C, I know nothing about you. Let's get that out of the way right now. I have not watched any of your videos. I only know you through the Bait podcast. I haven't even searched you up. Actually, I'm going to search you up right now. I'm going to send you a tweet. And then I'm going to try to get to know you as a person. Just let's see, where are you? Okay. Tommy. See. Actually, I need to look up the Bait podcast. Tommy, actually, before I even try to get to know you, I want to ask you a few questions, and this is vitally important. Because, number one, in the Bait podcast, you kind of act as an opposite to, well, not so much an opposite, kind of like a meter. So, actually, yeah, you pretty much act as an opposite. Let's not fuck around here. You act as a buffer zone between Keemstar and Colossal, as far as I understand, because of the way your pictures are positioned. With Keemstar on the left, you in the middle, and Colossal. My cat's staring at me. And Colossal on the right. So, do you sometimes act as a buffer zone between Daniel and Colossal, whoever he may be? Because if so, that is brilliant positioning. It's either that or Colossal acts as a buffer zone somewhere. At Colossal. Oh shit. My nose itches. God damn it. Oh God. I don't know what the fuck I was actually talking about because the Nintendo Switch looks like a bad cell phone. Agreement for Trump, make America great. Huh. Modi, need to get down to Greg's. Actually, I have no idea what the fuck I'm actually talking about. I had this great line of thought, then I got distracted, then I was like, fuck it, and then everything else just kind of fell by the wayside. I mean, it usually does. I'm gonna watch Netflix. Sorry, that's just the way it is.